There's two people in this room.
You heard that?
That go try it. Jody and Peter both Tom. That we would not be here, period, if it wasn't for them. I think we were their second call after their son, Josh, or their two sons, Josh and Michael. And we will be and are forever grateful for you trusting us and loving us enough to invite us on this journey. The important stuff with thanks is that we always Scott and Ashley and RJ, who have the hearts of iron to compare them to, the most beautiful people on the planet. Just want to thank you for this opportunity. Because this morning, seriously, 3 a.m., 3:33 a.m., I awakened to go pee, 61-year-old bladder. And I come back in bed, and I'm hearing Janie like whispering, and I'm like, she's talking in her sleep.
And I wear earbuds because he snores.
I know we gotta watch the time, but it's important. And I'm like, and then when I hear her crying, and I'm like, so I reach up, I go, are you okay? She doesn't respond, because the earbuds. So I reach over and I touch her, I said, you okay? She goes, yeah, I'm just having a conversation with God. I said, you too? Me too. So, well, as you know, we start our morning.
We start our morning, we have a morning habits. And if you guys don't have a morning habit that raises your vibration, that connects you, please, I invite you to step into one. So every morning before my feet hit the ground, I ground myself. I'm not going through it, it's pretty long. Then I give myself out loud my intention. And I have two of them. One is, and I say it like this, Mother, Father, God, in love and light, that guide me and direct me, that love me, that heal me. Where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say? And may everything be for the highest good of all. My second is, may all of my personalities, because I have a lot, serve my soul and my soul to lead. And I get out of bed and walk my dog.
Yes. My morning starts with a 3-page letter to God. And I share this with my brother, another brother over here in Hollywood, the night. The first page is gratitude. Everything that I'm grateful for, past, present, future. The second page is, I call my give up page, things I'm willing to give up, my attitude, belief systems that don't serve me, anything that came up the day before that wasn't aligned with who I want to be. The third page is where the magic happens. That's where I create my life.
Yes.
Everything I want to call it, I'm like a 5-year-old kid, so I say, I want to have 3 tools in my yard, not just one. I want the Ferrari, which is in my garage. So I've been doing this for a long time, and everything I put on that magical page has shown up for us. And we also do a gratitude card. And interesting enough, the fire alarm went off at 5 a.m. We're all in
Good morning.
And I was actually in the gym, and I'm calling Janie, like, if you hear that, she comes down. And we decided, while Max was doing his business, we decided to do our gratitude card. So some of you walked by and thought we were doing Tai Chi. That's what we were doing.
Right.
All right, so let's get going because we're way behind time.
So we're going to start this morning with gratitude. And what I would like for you to do is to think in your mind, what are you grateful for? And not only what you are grateful for, I want you to stand up and I want you to speak it. And the reason I want you to stand up.
This is a participation sport. You're going to stand up and you're going to yell it out loud. Sorry.
And the reason you're going to stand up is because you deserve to be seen, heard, and take up space.
Yes. And don't worry about being in line, don't worry about being polite. I just want you to, anything that comes to mind, what are you grateful for right now this morning, in this moment, please stand up and say that to you. Let's go.
I am grateful for this company.
I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for every auto ship in my business.
I'm grateful for this new technology.
So because there were so many of you, I'm not sure. I'm going to ask you, be honest. Did one of you say, I am grateful for me? Okay?
I am grateful for me. Woo!
You are your outcome. You are. You put that oxygen mask on yourself before you can help anybody else. It is not selfish or selfless. It is all about yourself first.
Yes, and if you didn't, it's not making you wrong.
Or right.
You didn't say, I'm grateful for me. To us, this is what this company is about.
Yes.
This is what Awakening Self is about.
Yes.
Keep dripping on you and loving on you and have you take up space, then you realize that you are so special and so powerful that the first thing you need to be grateful for is yourself. And then you can go to your kids, your grandkids, your house, your car, or whatever else, because without the oxygen mask on you, they don't get taken care of.
And I'm sorry, Vanessa, Ace, if you're out there, I love you. Our daughter and grandson. I told her I was going to.
Yeah, that's that side.
So what I love about the walk-in here is we've been primed already for this conversation we're having with you. We are all a bright light, like nobody has ever seen. Let's tap in. So with that, can we dim the light?
Without messing up your video, can we
Without messing up the little
bit?
video.
Okay.
Okay. So again,
Yeah, you got it. Oh, now you got it.
so
Whatever.
this is my interpretation. This is my opinion of my experiences. If it resonates with your heart, awesome. If it doesn't, tough.
So, sure that. This is how bright you are when you come into this world. You're blinding. You're so bright and beautiful. And with our life experiences, all of a sudden we start to dim our lights. I'm going to try a little magic trick without dropping all these over the floor.
So, and I would love your participation with this as well. When you come into this world and you come out and that doctor or whatever slaps you on that butt and you start screaming, that's your first awesome.
What? Yeah.
After that, our parents are, and our guardians, they're not pieces of poo-poo. They're just bringing their programs into you.
And you heard a little bit of that in the talk before.
They've already talked about it. They've already talked about it. So what did your parents or your guardians first tell you? I'm telling you right now, I was 2, and I got body shamed at 2 because I used to strip down naked and run down the block. Exactly. And I remember them ringing and knocking on the door. Mom didn't know I was there. And she opened the door and embarrassed. I'm sure she was embarrassed. One, she's not watching a kid, and 2, she's starting butt naked. And my mom, no, that was a big no. That was the beginning of Jamie's body shape.
Yes.
And I just got that revealed to me in the last 2 months. That I've been living.
And because we have time, and I'm about trying to follow the rules, so I will tell you briefly. At 9, I moved from Jamaica to the United States. My sister and I were one of 2 people of color in an all-white school with a heavy Jamaican accent. Third world education sometimes got pretty advanced because you got very small schools, so all the textbooks they were bringing out, I had read them all. So I was the kid that kept raising his hand going, I know the answer, in my Jamaican accent, that I cannot do so much anymore. And I raised it. And I realized in a very short period of time, that was the worst popularity contest that I could play. Number 1, wrong color, crazy accent, too damn smart, and I started to dim my light. Within a very short period of time, I was in remedial reading. Went from knowing everything and reading, being able to read faster than anyone, to slowing it down. So some of you may have heard things said to you in junior high school, too loud. Some of you
over emotional. I was over emotional.
Somebody may have said, don't eat that cookie again because you're getting a little chubby. And you thought you heard I'm chubby, and we kept that lie for 30, 40 years. Some of you just may have been told to be quiet or go to your room if you're sad. Sadness is not accepted here. All these little things that we go through life experiences, if you go through your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, it doesn't stop. That's all right, because that would happen.
That means we shed it.
So, what we want to show you is that this is all normal stuff. And what we see awakened self-being is not a...
Well, do you see it's, I probably can't, how it's dimmed your light. Now you guys,
Showing their face now.
Oh.
See that?
good job.
Yeah. So we wanted to give you a visual of what you may not even know subconsciously has happened to you along the way. And why this company, with this mission of people first, product second, restoring your heart, restoring your light, restoring your belief in yourself, is so important. Because if each and every one of you start to get your light right here,
As you awaken, as you play, I don't use the word work, as you play with the inner work, your inner self, you start
to find your authentic self.
and eventually
Your light is back.
Because this is who you are. This is who you are.
Now, I have this great quote by Richard Jerome, and it's about network marketing and how you can low cost coming in and you have all this potential. This is the one slide I'm not going to talk about because of the experience